Hello everyone, welcome to Flavors of My Roots. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Today I'm going to make roasted duck stuffed with green apples and onions. Served with farofa made with shiitake mushrooms, pistachio, and what else? Nutty rice. So let's start with the ingredients. Salt, pepper. Here I have one. Okay, so this is zest of 2 oranges. I'm gonna add about 2 cloves of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of orange juice, about 1 tablespoon of honey, about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Let's mix this well. Okay, so this is gonna be the seasoning for the duck. Okay, I'm gonna use my hands because I can't work like this. So let's do this. So make sure you also season the inside of the duck. Okay, so I'm gonna add the rest of the seasoning inside. Go around inside the cavity of the duck. As you can see here, I trimmed the wings because they're so thin it tends to burn. Okay, so now let's stuff the duck. First I'm going to add the onions. Actually I'm gonna cut this in half, it's too big. Let's add the onions here. 1 small onion should be good depending on the size of the duck. This one is 5.5 pounds. I'm going to add the rosemaries, about 4 sprigs of rosemary. Okay. I'm going to add the apples. Okay, so today I'm not going to score the duck. I'm going to pierce the duck with a fork, okay? So to release the fat. Okay, so now I'm going to make a few incisions on the right here. So just make sure to secure the stuffing, the tail. Insert a kitchen twine through this. Okay, you do this. What I'm gonna do is stuff the tail right inside, right like this. Okay, I'm gonna make another one here. Okay, you pull. Okay, just go like this. Let's make one incision right here. Okay, I'm gonna make another one here. Okay, pull this up like this and tie a knot. With the same twine, you take both legs and secure as well. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to turn the duck, put breast down, and I'm also going to do the same here with the wings. So I'm gonna make an incision right here, then I'm gonna make an incision right here through the shoulder blades. So be careful not to cut yourself. Okay. On the other side. Okay, here. Okay, and then you do this. Tie a knot like this. I do this for the presentation. I do this for the presentation of the plate. Oops, perfect. Now let's turn this over here. On a baking tray, you are going to put a baking rack. So that way the fat would be dripping. Here on the bottom you can also add potatoes, vegetables, whatever you want, but I'm not gonna add any vegetables or anything right now. I'm just gonna put the duck on top of the rack, okay? What I'm gonna do now, I am going to roast this duck at 450 degrees for 20 minutes. Then after the 20 minutes, I'm going to lower the heat to 300 degrees and I'm gonna leave it for 2 hours, okay? In the meantime, let's make the farofa. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 small onion. Let's saute this for about 2 minutes. Now let's add the mushrooms. Here I have about 4 cups chopped mushrooms. So let's saute this for about 5 minutes. Okay, now let's add salt to taste. I'm also gonna add smoked paprika. Let's add about 1 tablespoon of parsley. Now I'm going to add chopped pistachio. I added those pistachio into the food processor and I poached a couple times. So it's partially chopped, so 1.5 cups. Let's add a little bit more salt. Now I'm going to add cassava flour, about half a cup of cassava flour I'm going to add into this. Our pistachio and mushroom farofa is ready. The 20 minutes has passed by. Now I'm going to turn the heat. Now I'm going to lower the heat to 300 degrees. See, the duck is like a golden brown, and I'm gonna leave this here for 2 more hours at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's prepare the rice. Okay, I have 4 tablespoons of butter. Yeah, I need lots of butter here. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Let's add our onions. Here I have half of a small onion, 2 cloves of minced garlic. Let's saute this for about 5 minutes. Here I have 1 cup of black raisins, 1 cup of gold raisins, half a cup of cranberries. Okay, I'm gonna do this, saute them for about 2 minutes or so, okay? Now I'm gonna add half a cup cashews, half a cup of almonds, half a cup of pecans, 1/4 cup of pine nuts. So I'm going to saute this for about 2 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm gonna add salt to taste and a little bit of pepper. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of parsley. Okay, so right now, let's add the rice with the nuts and raisins. I cooked 2 cups of basmati rice, Indian basmati rice. So I'm adding the rice here. It's all done, and I'm gonna leave aside until the duck is ready to serve. The duck is done roasting, so let's move this. Now I'm going to plate the duck. Okay. So here at this serving tray, I added some rosemary and some pomegranate seeds. You can do it whatever you want, you know, whatever you want. I'm gonna add some green apples. I'm going to wait for the duck to cool down, then I'm going to try. Okay, so now I'm going to slice a little piece of the duck breast, and this would be very interesting to see how it came out. That looks really moist. It's cutting really easily. Let's a little bit more. And now it's time for the truth. Let's see. It's very moist. Delicious. I'm gonna try over here without rice. The farofa all together. Let's see. So delicious. The duck is so delicious and moist. I love it. I think you guys are gonna love this. Love it, love it. Cheers. I forgot about a hidden part of this bird, which is the stuffing, you know, the green apples, but the green apples is basically for flavor. So I'm just gonna open this up. I'm gonna remove the kitchen twine. Okay, so with a spoon, you're gonna remove the apples. Okay, like this. You can even eat it. I just added the apples here just to give the flavor to the bird. But let me remove everything out of here, the onions, the apples. It's actually good. Interesting. Wow. Okay, so that's it. And thank you so much for watching.